Can you comply with my request?
Where's your water department?
Ma'am, you're totally wrong. This would become a legal matter if you choose to go this route.
Should I go over FOIA law with you?
No, I don't need to see that.
Show me the statute.
Sir?
Can you show me the statute?
Sir.
Who are you? Wait,
What do you mean, who am I?
where are you with?
What do you mean? I have the right to record, ma'am. I have permission here with me.
I'll be waiting for the statute. Thank you.
I'll be waiting for the book, sir.
Ma'am, this is going to turn out a legal matter.
Okay, sir.
This is going to become a legal matter.
Today's video takes us to Chicago, Illinois, where we're going to listen to GoatBoy rant and rave, not only about Frauditor Troll, but Blackheart Knight and Dr. Dave, which he always refers to as the alleged rapist in Ohio. He never says my name. Look at the email that I received from him last night. Look who he copies on this. What? Willoughby Police Department, the FBI, the ATF, the Lake County Prosecutor. Are you out of your bloody mind, GoatBoy? This is our great harassment lawsuit. Hey, this video is well over an hour long, so I'm going to chop it up. But let's all sit back, watch, have a good laugh, and most of all, enjoy, GoatBoy!
So it's going to be, he has a new channel that he posts daily. He thinks he could get away with that. It's called 15 minutes of shame. And I gave this pig an opportunity a long time ago to come clean. He never did. He's just a real life scumbag, man. Real shady character. And I don't know how he does not see the type of harm he's doing for the long run, right? I don't think people like him have any saving, but really we haven't even got to him yet. Alrighty, so here it is. Let me pull this on the screen here. So if you go to his channel, 15 Minutes of Shame, which we have on the screen right here, it shows you clearly that he's running an operation out of Canada, okay? He just started this channel less than a year ago, and he's already have 17 million views. What he shows on here, he shows mostly white women, pregnant women, or whatever it is, getting tased. Look, his entire channel is just his voice doing commentary, and people being arrested, and people being bashed, and people having their doors slammed. You know what I'm saying? And it's a bad feel, man. It's all the way around. He's dishing out about 4 or 5 videos per day, just bashing on people and being negative all the way around. You know what I'm saying? But negativity attracts negativity. So there's his channel. He's been quiet on his other one. Now, if we Google his address that's located on his corporation, we are going to find his realtor. This is his address right here. This is his current corporation. This is where he's running his corporation out of.
Now, I don't know how GoatBoy finds out about these channels, because I didn't see this channel listed under Frauditor's Troll. Check out these channels that he has listed. But anyway, I went over there and checked on it. It is true. It does belong to Frauditor Troll, and it does say Canada. I mean, what are you trying to prove here, GoatBoy? I mean, I don't get it. You get so pissed when people expose your personal information, but then you turn around and do the same thing to other people, but it's okay for you? I don't get that. That's a hypocrite.
Out of his home, which is all public record. This is all public record. Nothing that I'm giving you is private. This is not any means to dox the pig or piglet. This is just for others to hold him accountable if need be. How was I able to make it make sense, right? Here's his house right here. This is before they removed the furniture. So let me go ahead and pull up the video here. The other video. Give me a minute. Take a screenshot of this. I just want to give you guys the backstory because not everybody knows how it all started. So we're going to be exposing the alleged rapist from Ohio. There's an alleged rapist in Ohio too. We're going to get to that too. I'm not saying no names as of right now, but when I take that one down, 4 or 5 other people are coming down with him. I just moved silent. I haven't really spoke about the other channel for about 2 years, and I made it clear. but he currently has sexual harassment allegations against him. It's all coming to an end, man. I'm telling you. These people, they're just scoundrels.
GoatBoy knows how to push all the right buttons, doesn't he? This is the man he's referring to. This man is a rapist. He is. Yes, he is. He's on the sexual registry of Ohio. And you can type in his name. Right there it is. Same name, last name as mine. He's younger than I am. He's shorter and he's heavier. It's not me, though. You stupid MFer. You stupid goat effer, you. Yeah, a court of law would love this. They would eat it up, and they would award me damages in the thousands.
So now let me pull up Frauditor Troll himself showing off his house, right? Let me pull that on the screen right here. And then we're going to get to the lawsuit immediately. We're going to get to the lawsuit right after that. Righty, let me see. And I'm sorry, guys, I could not look at all the comments. But share this on all platforms. We might even, whoever has the copy of this video, we're going to put it on Rumble. We're going to put it on Rumble, and we're going to put it on websites where he cannot have those videos removed. We're going to blast this video all over, and then on top of that, we're going to start contacting the corporations of Canada and letting them know about his 9 channels in totality. Because he really messed up a lot of other YouTubers' lives, man. He's responsible for people losing their jobs while he wants to sit there and eat Red Lobster and drink cocktails and think life is all good while he gets to bash on others from Canada, right? It's a scumbag, man. I really dislike people like that. Hate is a hard word.
Now I'm confused. How did Frauditor Troll have someone lose their job? The hell are you blabbering about, boy? Hey, audit them. Here's a screenshot from your very own YouTube channel. You said you never called me a rapist. You're a effing liar. Look at you. Got my name, got my picture, called me an unhinged, doxing drunk. Yeah, man, I got a lot of ammunition, boy. And not the kind that goes bang. The kind that goes guilty, charged, pay up.
I want to find a video where he actually shows off his house to the world, where he's claiming he's such a rich man. Imagine how weak you are. You gotta come on YouTube and try to act like you're really rich. Frauditor Troll. Even though he's renting the house, but that's none of my business. No, I gotta do a little digging. Okay, I'll tell you what. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna watch. We're going to go over the lawsuit. Then after the lawsuit, I will try to locate Frauditor Troll, him and his husband, showing the people claiming how rich he is. Right? Here's his house. Here's the image that I showed you from his corporation. That's a guarantee fact, right? Right? There's his house. There's his guitar, and here's him walking around.
Something fraudulent.
All right.
You said.
And if anybody needs the full video of Frauditor Troll in his own voice doing a walk around, showing his computer and his vase and his little pets and all that, this is it right here. Guaranteed, 1000%. With that being said, let me get that off the screen and let me go ahead and pull up the lawsuit so we can get right to it. Alrighty. So now, let's put the lawsuit here.
Now, if you people are interested, you can go ahead and type in the name shown above here, and you'll find the lawsuit. I'm not going to show the lawsuit on this particular video because I don't do that. That's not my thing. I just don't put people's information out there. But if you're interested, just go ahead and type this in, and you can find it out.
So, with that being said, defendant Jonathan Hutton as an individual residing at 99 Wall Street, Canada. And if you Google 99 Wall Street, all that is, that's called a Regis. He pays about $115 a month to have a professional mailing address in the United States. That's all it is. If you Google this address, it's in a Regis professional building. I had one of those offices in the downtown Chicago about 10 years ago. Me and my partner had a music corporation going, and we had one of those offices. We know what it's all about, okay? But anyhow, defendant Hudden Hulot, aka Frauditor Troll. And it's like a shame that his followers are so really dumbed down. They cannot really question the fraud himself, claiming everybody else is a fraud, while him himself is hiding behind his keyboard. He won't show his face because I heard a rumor back then. I don't know if it's true or not. He claims I'm the one who spread a rumor, saying he was never able to prove it though. He claimed that I said that if he shows his image, it will be guaranteed that he's a convicted chomo from Canada. I'm not saying that's true, and I never said that. He could never show evidence of me making that claim, but he claimed I'm the one who said that, and that was the reason why he never showed his face. So let's clarify that. This man that you see on the screen right here, the reason why this is 1000% Frauditor Troll, the reason why Frauditor Troll claims he does not want to show his face is because he says he's fears somebody doxed him in the past and said he wanted to record in front of his house and his children going to school and all that. That's his excuse. But what I heard on a interview with him or a debate is that there was a claim that Frauditor Troll does not want to show his real face to his audience because if he did, they will identify him as a chomo in Canada.
GoatBoy, those are some slanderous words you're spewing right there. Okay, we have any proof of that? That's like talking about the rapist in Northeast Ohio. Man, I'm telling you, GoatBoy, you are opening up a can of worms, sonny boy.
Now, let me set the record straight. I'm not making that claim. I don't know if that claim is true or false. I don't know. I'm just telling you some things that I heard in the past and what Frauditor Troll lied and said that I make that claim. If I did, he never showed the fucking proof to his audience. So with that being said, let's get right to the case here. There's a reason why he's not showing his face, man. I'm telling you. I don't know why, but eventually he's gonna have to pay for his consequences. That's really all it is. He's gonna have to pay. All right. So with that being said, all right. So line number 2, Frauditor Troll, defendant Frauditor Troll, defendant Frauditor Troll is responsible for infringing acts as described herein. Page 1 of 8 of the complaint. This is complaint Parker versus Hudden Hulot. Jurisdiction and venue. This court has jurisdiction under 28 U.S.C. 1331. Federal question. Copyright as civil action arising from Copyright Act of United States 17 U.S.C. 101 in sequence. This court has supplemental jurisdiction over the state law and claims asserted herein pursuant to 28 U.S.C. 1365. And let me let you guys know something right now before we continue. If this lawsuit goes successful, I wish the most success to the plaintiff, right? If this lawsuit does not go successful, it is not stopping everybody else from in here from contacting Frauditor Troll. What he likes to do to others, contact his local police department, contact his local state's attorney's office in Canada, contact his corporation, and let them know of the crimes he's committed on a daily basis, which is he's committing menacing over jurisdictional lines, menacing, harassment, sexual harassment, all type of shit he's doing.
That's the same shit GoatBoy's saying about me. Look at the bottom here. Menacing by stalking, including digital and electronic threats. Telecommunications harassment. What the fuck is he babbling about? Oh my God. Using mocking language with clear racial and religious connotations. What the hell, GoatBoy? You know what? You've really gone over the edge, haven't you, boy?
Okay, so it's not only this lawsuit, it's that we have to begin now contacting these agencies of the menacing that he's currently engaged in, and also who he is affiliated with, right? So this is just the very start right here. This might be a long case, drawn out 2-3 year case, maybe a year case, but it's not stopping you folks from getting on your stuff right now to hold this piglet accountable. And I have never released a video yet on how to do it. On how exactly to contact his agencies. So, number 4, this court has personal jurisdiction over defendant Jonathan Hudden, frauditor troll, because defendant YouTube engages. Well, I don't know if they have jurisdiction because this piglet is in Canada. Well, they're going to have jurisdiction over him. So, defendant frauditor trolls YouTube routinely engages in activities directly targeting residents and communities within California. Specifically, defendant frauditor trolls content degrades the activities of First Amendment auditors operating within California, right? Thereby establishing sufficient minimum contacts with the state to object defendant Hudden's frauditor troll to the jurisdiction of this court. Number 5. Line 15. Venue is proper in the United States Southern District of California pursuant to 28 U.S.C. United States Code 1391B and subsection C. A substantial part of the events giving rise to the claim occurred in this district. As plaintiff's copyrighted work was created and published on YouTube, while plaintiff in California and defendants' infringing activities are directed at or impact others and contact originating from this judicial district. See, the pig, what he does is 9 times out of 10, I'm not even going to say 9 out of 10, 10 times out of 10, frauditor troll will himself become an intermeddler. Frauditor troll will himself become an intermeddler, which is he inserts his nose up somebody else's ass in business and he makes money out of that.
Now that's one thing I like about GoatBoy. I always learn new words. Intermeddler. Yeah, never heard of that. Intermeddler. Is that a real word? I'm going to have to look that up. Let me go to Google and see if that's a real word. Well, imagine that. It is a real word. Oh my goodness. An intermeddler is someone who interferes or meddles in the affairs of others, especially in a way that's unwanted. Oh, well, that describes GoatBoy too, doesn't it? Well, now, we all learned something today. Let's get on with the story, because I'm almost done with this for the day.
Which he before he was making money, he was considered an interloper. Since he's getting involved in money, it now makes him an intermeddler. Okay, if there's no way he's 35 years old, 34 years old. He cannot claim ignorance to this. He's not a little boy. He's well aware of his actions, and there is consequences. And we have not even begun yet. Number 6, factual background. Plaintiff Robert L. Parker is the sole author and owner of the highly original and exclusive article and copyrighted work. This copyright work was initially published on the YouTube channel Talking Travis. Oh, okay. Salute to Talking Travis. Talking Travis on 26th of 2024 and subsequently revised on the 27th. The revision is specific subject of the copyright violation alleged herein. The copyrighted work was created and 2 of 8 complaint Parker versus Piglet. So published while the plaintiff was located in California, and it featured an exclusive story previously unreported by any other news outlet or publication. The copyrighted work exemplifies plaintiff's unique jurisdictional skills, including original research, creative expression, and distinctive narrative structure, rendering it a protected work of authorship under U.S. copyright law. Okay. Number 7, plaintiff has completed a formal registration of copyright work with the United States. Oh, I like that. Copyright Office, thereby fulfilling a statutory prerequisite for filing the civil action. A copy of the copyright certificate of registration will be provided upon issuance and or discovery. I wish he put that as an exhibit. That would have been a nice one. Number 8, on or about May 1st, defendant Jonathan Hudden, operating the channel Frauditor Troll, created and published a video that directly infringed on the plaintiff's copyright. Specifically, defendant video prominently featured the entirety of plaintiff's work by focusing the camera on printed text of article, and without authorization arbitration to plaintiff proceeded to read the entire article aloud to his audience.
I'm going to leave the video there for right now, good people, because he's just reading off the bullets on the lawsuit. And we'll pick it up again tomorrow. No doubt about it. It's going to take me an entire week to go through 2 live streams that he posted, because they total up to 2.5 hours of babbling and ranting and raving about Dr. Snake and Frauditor Troll and all the rest of them. So, hey, GoatBoy, stay tuned for some more GoatBoy.
An ordinances book. Yep, that's correct.
Come again. Is there any reason why these officers are here?
I got permission.
Sir, you cannot film it here.
Because the information you're providing is unlawful.
I don't want you filming it.
Call the sheriff. I have permission.
I don't want you to film it.
Don't get close to me.
You want to go that route? What is the reason for calling the officers here?
I want to know what your job title is to see if you're able to assist.
Who are you?
Who am I? Who's the one who called the officers in the first place? Because this may become a legal suit now.
This is transparency. I'm conducting an audit.
While I wait for the clerk to show me the statute about freedom of information, I need to do an inspection on the town, city, zoning and ordinances book.
I have permission. I have permission. I have permission to film here, sir.
Ma'am, please ask your superior before disrespecting somebody of the public. Where's the water department for this town?
Don't yell. I'm talking to you softly. Why are you yelling at me?
Sir, please stop recording me.
Okay, I need to do an inspection.
I understand that. Please stop recording me right now. You do not have my permission to record me.
Okay, is your facility open to the public?
Not currently.
Not currently, okay. Okay, can you comply with my request? Where's your water department? Ma'am, you're totally wrong. This would become a legal matter if you choose to go this route. Should I go over FOIA law with you?
No, I don't need to do that.
Show me the statute.
Sir?
Can you show me the statute?
Sir.
Who are you with?
What do you mean, who am I?
Who are you with?
What do you mean? I have the right to record, ma'am. I have permission here with me. I'll be waiting for the statute. Thank you. I'll be waiting for the book, sir. Ma'am, this is going to turn out a legal matter.
Okay, sir.
This is going to become a legal matter. Please comply. Pass. I got to pass. Along with an inspection on the zoning and ordinances book. I'm going to be conducting some business here. I'm going to be recording it. Ma'am, it's up to you, ma'am. There may be a suit in the court of law for non-compliance. What do you mean who I'm with, ma'am?
I don't know what you want.
I don't know why you're giving me a hard time or a bad attitude. In order to do an inspection on a book readily available. Hi, ma'am. What's your first name?
How can I help you, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Can you tell me what's your first name?
Who are you?
The budget book, ma'am. I need to do.
I don't have. If you want to have a seat, I'll.
Sure, that's fine. Ma'am, I have permission to film. I have permission. I have permission here. Well, you see, the thing is, my good man. Anyhow, compliance is the key, folks. Where does it state that? Ma'am, I need stamped copies of these FOIA here.
Can I help you?
Yeah, sure, possibly. I'm acting as press, ma'am. First Amendment. And I also have permission here with me. Okay, ma'am, you also have to abide by 2635.101 basic obligations of public service. Sir, I'm abiding by the statutes. It does not require a name in order to obtain record. Okay, well, you're talking unlawful. You're talking incorrect. That is not true what you just stated. Come again? Very rude. I'm not rude. It all shows on camera. You're the one who's rude. Well, anyhow.
No one really cares.
No one really cares? An inspection, if I wanted to take digital photocopies.
No, you cannot.
Absolutely, I can,
No,
ma'am.
you cannot.
Please comply with the law. Are you refusing service? Just tell me you're refusing service. Hand me over your business card and you will be hearing from my lawyer. If you go ahead and record, that means you're creating a public record and you cannot delete that off your personal phone. Your personal phone becomes a public record.
That's fine. I'll record it.
Okay. Well, sir, there's options to conduct business in person. You can't refer everybody to online. I'm not going to refuse my identification. However, I have not committed any crime. You cannot articulate that I have broken a law. Here's what I will tell you. Here's what I will tell you. Ma'am, there's no expectation of privacy in public. You could just call me sir. I'd like to file a police report of non-compliance about a employee that works here. Sir, I don't answer any questions.
You don't respect me. Why would
So therefore, I'm not obligated to provide any identification in this matter.
you talk about my wife? What does my wife have to do with anything?
No, I'm not providing an address, ma'am. I'm doing a general inspection.
What does my wife? Why put up a picture and say that's my wife of a goat?
Not in my uniform, however, I do have my clipboard with me. That is not lawful, what you told me.
We're gonna have a ball at your cemetery. We're gonna bring you a rose, okay? We're gonna bring you a rose, and we're gonna say you were dishonorable. He's attached to the affidavit too. He's part of the enterprise. You drew first blood, just like you do with all these auditors. You draw first blood. In the next 3 days, I'm gonna have a criminal enterprise community section, and it's gonna be real well detailed. I got an attorney that's helping me draft it up and write it up. Scumbag. You're just a plain scumbag, man. You want to say why I'm upset and stuff. We're gonna prove that you are breaking U.S. code. If I really wanted to be petty, I would take you to court.